I'm not flexing, I'm just out here trying to do my thing. It's a whole lot of food, that's why I do it this way. Cause if you with me, then I'm with you and we on it today. I hope I turn you up and we perform on the stage. So don't come in talking about that rah rah rah. Yeah, you know I keep it on me by that 555. If you don't know me, this is how he roll. He keep my lyrics on way swole. Keep that 40 on my hip and it go bang bang bang. Like that clip and you know it's gon' sing. Keep you oohing and eyeing just like a choo-choo train. My flow the realest in the game, I really care what you think. Yeah, you know I pulled up in that coupe though. Ratatouille, yeah, you know I got that soup, bro. Just call me Iron Man, you know I'm in my suit, bro. And I'm a blast off going through the roof though. I'm not flexing, I'm just out here trying to do my thing. It's a whole lot of food, that's why I do it this way. Cause if you with me, then I'm with you and we on it today. I hope I turn you up and we perform on the stage. So don't come in talking about that rah rah rah. Yeah, you know I keep it on me by that 555. If you don't know me, this is how he roll. He keep my lyrics on way swole. Little homie, why you mad? Why you hating on me? Cause when I get up on stage, I know you waiting on me. And when I get backstage, just take a photo with me. Then take it home, show your friends you got a photo with me. When I start getting money, yeah, I'm prepared for the switch. Bringing pets, smart pressure like a dog, you gon' sit. No, I can't lie when I say they ain't catching my drift. So keep searching if you trying to find the key to my riddle. I'm not flexing, I'm just out here trying to do my thing. It's a whole lot of food, that's why I do it this way. Cause if you with me, then I'm with you and we on it today. I hope I turn you up and we perform on the stage. So don't come in talking about that rah rah rah. Yeah, you know I keep it on me by that 555. If you don't know me, this is how he roll. He keep my lyrics on way swole.
White boy done got him a Ferrari, got sports cars and cigarette boats and big old. He supposed to be trading and flipping and flopping and selling four-wheelers and whatnot. He ain't selling no damn four-wheelers. I tell you what he said.
You want to know the story about Franklin Em-
Said it's a cold day in hell, frozen but oh well, hoping that I don't, surely knowing I will. Verses with no build, gotta barbecue up the grill. Sunny chew and spit, lose a tooth and nail. Who can do what I do? You get real. Honestly, if it's verses, that's the irony. What if purpose to a dying breed? Keep working on defining me. That shit worthless if you trying to be. You got MC, God I gotta be. I got a God flow, I got God in me. I'm God's prodigy. So what is this shit to me? Push and shove, you ain't budging me. Fuck a budget, bitch, run for cover. If something's funny, quit being serious. Said this series is surely staring. This kid's Cadillac spit sick, bitch, I'm back. Been a beast ever since a B wasn't even this fat. Being me isn't what it seems when I'm off track. Fall back. Been a long year, gotta face facts. Same lane, yet I change paths. Same brain, but the cell has. Yet the cell has a grip on me, homie. Literally. Said it's a cold day in hell. Frozen, oh well. Hoping that I don't. Surely knowing I will. Verses with no build. Barbecue up your grill. Sunny chew and spit, lose a tooth and nail. Who can do what I do? You get real. Let me demonstrate the proper way. Pick and roll, call it NBA. Mistletoes and mosquitoes, that's one hell of a winner's day. Wishes in a well never come true, but oh well. Learn to never kiss and tell, so I fucking keep it secret. I won't stutter if I mean it. Close the shutters, they can see us. Always uncovering pieces, never thought that I'd complete it. Class just started, I'm completed. Not a scholar, just a genius. I don't talk shit, I just do it. Not a sponsor, it's the truth, bitch. I didn't mean to be the reason, but since I am, goddamn, what a feeling. I got a plan, earn a grand like a million times. I'ma try stacking that shit sky high, even higher than the birdie fly. Stroll by, rehearsing verses every night. I walk the same path, but I bet you I'll have a different vibe. Didn't give a rat's ass until that rat tried busting mine. I wanna bust a nine, that's how I feel at times. Keep it concealed inside my catastrophic mind. It's a cold day in hell, frozen but oh well. Hoping that I don't, surely knowing I will. Verses with no build, barbecue up your grill. Sunny chew and spit, lose a tooth and nail. Who can do what I do? I got some schemes, I got some melodies, yo. Look at where that shit been sending me, ho. Cup full of Hennessy, constantly walking with weaponry. Weathering wondrous ones I don't never need. I can barely breathe, but I keep shit moving. I don't need to see what you fiends been using. Chopping up milligrams in the vans, we creeping through the block as if cops don't know the reason. please stop, never giving them reason. Palm trees, no flat bush in this evening. Zombies, what we looking like when we chiefin'. Thank God that we ain't putting Keith in. That's one feature you ain't never gonna see him in. Veteran, no revenge for his secrets, no respect. Cause I'm done with it. No one deserves it. What's worse is none of them searching, worried. Like I wonder where Kurt is. Cut slack out of the rope. In other words, close the curtain, burn slow when the dose of a double was needed. I'm filling up like it's bottomless. I'm the lobotomist. Y'all probably questioning all my accomplishments, but if y'all tuned in, I'd have new fans no matter which fucking track you dig, bitch. You dig, bitch. You dig, bitch. I hope you motherfucking dig, bitch.
T1, D, New Wave. Said I'm calling cap, and we don't need your dap. Throw your hands up in the sky and tell them haters we ain't scared. The devil is a lion and we yelling, yeah. Said I'm calling cap, and we don't need your dap. Just the sound of some lions when they ain't been fed. We at the top of Siren if you tryna get blessed. Tryna be my buddy, dog. You think that I'm stupid, but you heard me wrong. From the abundance of your heart, oh yeah, your mouth speak. I know that you can't help it when your mouth bleed. Now back up on me when you call, I let it ring. 2 words, fake friends. Ding, whoever has somebody that's been faithful too long, yeah. And I ain't worried about it, I just put them in a song. Dude, chill out, not distract. So I'ma ride, I'm keeping them high and they ain't getting no love. I done a few shows, made a few posts and they ain't show me no love. Got nothing to sweet, cause I got no rug, I'm doing this all out of love. Now I'm snapping, for no reason. Put it on me, let my ABCs, running it up like 1, 2, 3. No room for favors, don't you see? Go put some gear right in your teeth for me. 1 too many threes, yeah. And it hurt so bad, you know it made me bleed, yeah. So now I make you bleed, yeah. Cap, and we don't need your dap. Throw your hands up in the sky and tell them haters we ain't scared. The devil is a lion and we yelling, yeah. Said I'm calling cap, and we don't need your dap. Just the sound of some lions when they ain't been fed. We at the top of Siren if you tryna get blessed. Now bow your head, raise your hands, amen, yeah. If you coming with them problems, leave them at the door. Stand like that Holy Ghost, won't let you go. On around in that merry-go. I'm so smooth, I can't stand it though. I don't need a lot tight, I'ma stand alone. Small part in the big world, and a pack of punch like a cameo. I'm dropping bombs on them. Locked in real tight, got that target on them. Shh, be quiet. Let me switch my flow on them. And if you see what's happening to me, let me get this info on them. When I go to the darkest places, yeah, I shrug on me. Cause I ain't worried about it, cause I got his blood on me. Don't take this personal, know that it's all love, brody. I just gotta keep the juggins on like a Joe. Now turn it back on, now turn it down, we up in the club on me. I know you can't see it, but know that you need it in case you didn't get it, I'm gonna repeat it. I know you can't see it, but know that you need it in case you didn't get it, I'm gonna repeat it. Calling cap, and we don't need your dap. Throw your hands up in the sky and tell them haters we ain't scared. The devil is a lion and we yelling, yeah. Said I'm calling cap, and we don't need your dap. Just the sound of some lions when they ain't been fed. We at the top of Siren if you tryna get blessed. Man, you know, sometimes I just sit at my computer desk and, you know, nothing really comes to mind. And then something does. I'ma get straight to it, first thing first. R.I.P. to my D.A.D. I know you might think that's S.A.D. You hit me on the mic, tell me what you see, yeah. When I ain't on the phone, I'm in the zone, yeah. Might have to let it rain, but am I wrong, yeah. I told y'all, don't care about the cloud, but I still keep wondering why you so lost. Coming out the chain, cause your boy about to get a little busy right now. My hands tied up, so you know you on Bluetooth. Keep the band high like a shooter on the roof. It's running in my vein, homie, tell me what would you do? It's a trick of my mind and I don't know who's who. Sweat dripping pain, big boy way. Please move, get out my way. Come get it first, let me grab a mic right now. Wipe the tears off your face while you crying right now. The people think T1D real nice with it. You know I stay humble with the fight night lyrics.
The Korner Konvo podcast presents On the Record.
I'll be one of the greats. The caraway is tough. Blind to the hate, but I ain't blinding loud enough. But I was chosen. Blood super heavy, neck frozen. If it don't make sense, what you mean? Colorblind, blue and green, that's all I see. Your sweetest temptation. The baddest by far, runway, walk in, you can tell I'm a star. It's all about my energy, I'ma make you sweat. If you ain't know, you should know this shit leak. DM on explode, music code every week. Running back and forth to the ATM. Blue bill set the motion, I ain't moving less it's been. Cookie and me, got a guarantee hook. Leave you feeling, leave your legs unshook. Don't cap, wanna know your intentions. If we gon' rack it up, I'll give you whatever you mention. Wet, wet. Keep swimming in it, cause you know it's wet. Wet, wet. Keep feeding for it, cause you know it's wet. I say wet, it's dripping. Wet. Keep feeding for it, cause you know it's wet. It's wet, it's wet. Keep swimming in it, cause you know.
The Korner Konvo podcast presents On the Record.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Yeah. What is up? What is up? What is up, man? I'm OC Kush. We have On the Record right now. We have Siren in the building. Big shout out to Siren. Oh yeah, we got Suburban Mom and Cordell also up here with us, man. As you guys can see, the ticker at the top, you know what I'm saying? Again, a new feature here for season 2 On the Record. If you guys have any questions for our guests this season, we do have an open phone line during the show. It is located in the Discord, so make sure you guys are tapping in. If you are already in the Discord, it goes as follows. You enter the green room. If we see you guys in there, we will hop you in one at a time. You ask your questions to the guests, and then you hop out and listen for the answer in the live show. You know what I'm saying? Back in the chat. But big shout out to everybody out there. Big shout out for everybody sliding through. How was you guys' week so far, man? How's you guys' week?
Man, I don't know.
Go ahead.
You know what? How much time you got? My week has been absolutely fabulous. Nobody has cost me any money. I haven't lost any money. I haven't bought anything that I regretted. So in that instance and aspect, everything is great. I did start a damn job.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not happy about it, but I'm excited. It's something to do.
That's what's up. What about yourself, Mom? How's your week going?
I mean, it's just been basic trying to get my daughter wrapped up with school because they're about to end. She had some tests and stuff this week, so that was a little nerve-wracking. But yeah, I mean, just getting ready for summer break and ready for better weather, please. Yeah. It's been raining all week, which has been kind of depressing. But yeah, started up bocce again, so that's exciting.
Bocce?
Yeah, bocce. Yeah, I play bocce.
I think I've seen my first location around here that actually partakes in that activity. I believe that's what it said. It's BOCCE, right? That's how you spell
bocce.
It?
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting that on the list.
There was a building we drove by the other day, and I believe that's what it said on it. So I'm assuming that's where they play it.
Ooh.
It's interesting. I didn't know we had it in the area. So.
Oh yeah, Buffalo's huge area for bocce, and upstate New York.
We got to see this now. I personally don't even know what it is really, but I want to see you play.
It's like bowling, but you gotta. There's no pin. You gotta hit the pin.
Yeah,
Isn't
kind
the
of.
ball itself, the pin.
So it's like
it's like a small ball, and basically you throw a small ball, and then everybody tries to get the closest to the small ball. And
okay.
But yeah, there's a place I'm trying to remember.
Like a giant
Lockport.
game of marbles, really, essentially.
Yeah, there's a place in upstate New York called Lockport, And
yeah, I know. We live 40 minutes south of that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we've gone to Lockport before and played a tournament there.
Okay.
So it's a pretty nice facility, and yeah, there's a lot of people. It's an Italian sport, so anywhere where there's like a decent amount of like New York is big for it, Chicago, and Cleveland, of course.
Nice.
But yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
It's fun.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, damn. Now I gotta see it. So we're gonna put that on the list for the 500 subscribers. You're gonna send us a bocce video or some shit.
Close because, like, listen, it's climbing. It's climbing.
It's up there.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the list together. Okay, I'm gonna leave myself a note.
Soon enough, you know what I'm saying? And hey, if you wanted to add it, Cordell, you might want to hurry up and get it in there.
I want to see what bocce is. Like chicks playing with balls, low key. That's what I heard.
There's a couple guys.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
There's a couple guys that are super into it, and they have like a YouTube channel and stuff. They're called the Bocce Brothers, so you can look them up.
Oh,
they stream it.
Fitting, right?
Yeah, they have
Bocce
a podcast
Brothers.
and everything. They're super into it. The Bocce
I can't
Brothers.
lock into no new personalities.
Shame.
There's too many. There's too many.
A lot of Guidos and Guidettes.
Look, we do have the submission form up for everybody, and everybody sliding through. Season 2 is going to be the vibe checks. We're going to start doing some vibe checks for everybody out there just to see if you guys' tracks are going to be able to pass that. You know what I'm saying? If they pass that, you have a very good shot going downtown and potentially winning Song of the Night. I'm just saying. It's something in the cards. But today we have Siren in the building.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Sorry for the late response. I was literally struggling over here with the volumes.
She's like, what's button?
Y'all? Yo, for real. And then it was playing twice, and I didn't know what was going on, but I fixed it.
You got it.
There you go.
Hey, and it's a vibe, and we finna check, y'all. So make sure y'all submitting. Make sure y'all submitting, because I want to hear everything. Everything. Everything y'all got.
Slide them through.
Everything?
Everything. All of it.
Everything.
Everything.
I'm just saying. What's good, everybody? What's good in the chat, man? Let me go ahead and do a little quick roll call for everybody that's out there. Shouting out to everybody. We got K3 in the building. We got Magnus out here. We got Nisi in the building as well, sliding through. And as well as, yeah, I see him. He did show up. Botrix did show up.
All right,
Botrix made it to work.
He did.
Hey, Botrix, do we need to have a talk?
Oh.
I heard you had a problem with me, Botrix. Kidding.
I don't think. Hey, as long as we keep the attention off of me, it's all good.
I'm not with it. I didn't start it. Just keep that in mind. Because as of right now, I think I've been pretty clean dropping things. So.
Right, Kush is content.
Let's maintain it.
He hasn't dropped anything in a while.
What's good, King James? How y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing tonight? Hope you guys' week has been going great. We do have Siren though in the building, and again, she is actually a returning guest from season 1. So I did kind of want to start us out here tonight and just kind of give a recap of like the experience from last time you had here and the music that you were kind of submitting at that time. It has been a little while. It hasn't been a lot, but it's been a little while, and I'm wondering if in this short amount of time, if you've seen any personal growth within your music, anything that you've got potentially in the works right now that might be a little bit of a sneak peek for us coming up that you're working on, anything that capped off from your last experience to, maybe inspire you as of late.
Yeah, actually, most definitely. I feel like I have received different opportunities just as far as like working with other producers. Hold up. I'm hearing myself again. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
You gotta mute the show.
I gotta bear with me. Yeah. Mute the show? Oh, okay,
mute YouTube.
Okay.
And then
Okay, give me 1 second.
And then you get back in the moment.
Okay. We muting y'all.
KJ, what up? K3 out there. What happened?
I know, right? Hey, K3.
Yeah, so
in honor of K3.
I'm back on y'all.
Real quick, Siren. In honor of K3.
I know, that's my boy right there.
Everybody, Everybody that's in this
Hey,
motherfucker, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Pull up. We having a convo, you know what I'm saying? And again, if you have questions for the guests, tap into the Discord, slide through the green room, and we'll hop in for just a little bit so you can ask your question, hop out, and then we'll have the guest answer here on the air. You know what I'm saying? So again, big shout out to everybody. And go ahead, Siren. What were you saying?
yes, thank y'all for your patience. But
No,
no,
you're
I was
good.
saying honestly, I have received like, some opportunities to be able to work with like other producers or
Mm-hmm.
people who can just mix and master, people who have paid me features now. Like all of these opportunities have opened up
Nice.
since I've tapped in with the Corner Convo. I'm sorry,
Nice.
with the blunted ones. We on the Corner Convo, and that's where I
Yeah.
tapped into.
Right. Now you're good.
Um, now
Mafia.
I want to say like my next thing that I would say inspired me from tapping in with you guys is to actually push an album. So that's kind of what I'm working on, just
Yes.
solidifying that, starting
Okay.
promo for that, and then I'm gonna be touring. But I'm actually just gonna be touring here in Colorado for now.
Okay.
Just hitting
Local
like college
tour.
towns, bars, yeah, other podcasts, just anything that I can do to
Oh,
kind of get myself a little more known. You
Getting
know what
out
I
there.
mean?
Getting
Just
out there. Hell yeah.
Oh
performing,
yeah.
all of that. Yeah, yeah. I'm super excited because I'm like building like outfit. I like the whole 9 yards. I've got a makeup artist. Like we finna do this thing. You know what I mean? And really,
Word.
I'm just waiting for that one opportunity. And I feel like even just with the blunted ones, it gave me the confidence. Is giving me, more eyes than I ever had. People that want to work with me. People who, a fan base. Like it. This is home for me. I love it here.
nice.
Hell yeah.
I
Oh
love it
yeah.
here.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. Now, since you being here, when it comes to your music, growing in the production side of things, right? I know you said you've tapped in with some other producers and everything. Has that kind of helped? Saying get the recording processes done a little bit easier, knowing that you don't necessarily have as much to worry about going into that mixing. You can just kind of slide. You got different producers now that you can reach out to and have maybe tap into your
Yeah.
mixes.
Yeah. That what you said is definitely true and valid.
Man.
Yes. I haven't created a whole lot of new music, but the music that I have created, like the sound quality, is a complete difference.
Right.
Now, when it comes to myself, like you said, I'm not very experienced yet, but I also am, in school, in college
Mm-hmm.
for music production. So my
Okay.
long-term goal is to produce and to produce, newer artists like myself, having those skills to help them do it faster than I've been able to do it. So in
Right.
the meantime, I'm working on my artistry, but I am going to hone in them skills. And when I have it all, baby,
Mm.
who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe I can just open a label. Who knows? Sky's the limit.
Uh,
Hey.
I
Hey.
know the phrase that pays, focus is fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts. Facts. Uh,
Focus is fun.
some
When you
mom.
key in like that,
What do you got
yeah.
first, Siren?
Well, it sounds like you have a lot going on, and that's
Oh,
awesome.
ton.
So hell
Like
yeah.
a ton.
How do you balance you know your music with your the other side of your life?
With just
How
like,
do you keep that all in check?
honestly, honestly, it's very difficult. I'm the type of person that like I don't show the side of me, which I don't know what artists would show their true side. Um, but I'm a very like anxious person. Like if
Mm-hmm.
things aren't, and I'm not like an OCD person, but like if things aren't in order or if I don't have like a thought out plan, I start freaking out. But then when
Mm-hmm.
I try to put down like a thought out plan, like, okay, so I have school these days and then, the kids, and then I'm going through this personally, and then the album, now what has to be done
Mm-hmm.
with the album, and then the tour. Like when I start overthinking the future, it drives me crazy. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I just smoke a blunt. I try to get some me time,
Right.
and that's my meditation right there. Put
Right.
on a beat.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even matter if I'm like, oh, this sucks, whatever. I'm just getting it all out. By the end of the night, I'm cool. I'm listening to all my tracks, like, okay, okay. But I feel like this moment in my life right now is very hard to balance because there is so much going on and everything is so new and it's all happening at once. But I feel like when those things happen, you're getting ready to elevate. Like you're getting ready to
Yeah.
change. Something good is about to
Growing.
happen, you know?
The
For
level
sure.
up is
And
coming.
it's so easy for me to get in my head and like, whatever. I just don't, maybe I just don't even need to do this. It's too much. But is about me pushing myself and not giving up on myself and what I want to do. No matter how hard it is, no matter how tired I am, I got to do it,
Right.
you know?
Hell yeah.
So the balance is
Fair
hard,
enough.
but I'm getting there. I'm learning.
Right.
I like
Nice.
this. I like this from Siren. I'm hearing a whole lot more confidence from the last conversation that we had.
Right.
Right. Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
I
I was
just
gonna
want to
say,
be
Cordell.
there.
Go ahead. Go ahead. My fault.
Sorry. I just want to be there. Like, I just want, like, tomorrow, boom, bam, I'm up there.
I mean,
Everybody's hearing
shit.
my
Don't
music.
we
And
all?
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's
Well,
what makes
yeah.
me anxious because I know I have it, but I don't know by myself exactly how to get there. And so it makes me nervous. Like, I can do all these things, and what if I don't make it? And I just have to
What if you
know
don't?
I can't get it.
What if you don't make it? You already made it. The music exists.
And you're
That's
right.
what this
And
is
you're
about.
completely right.
That's
But
what
as
this is
far as,
about. You're creating something that's timeless. It's going to live on in posterity far longer than you will.
definitely, most definitely. And I completely agree with that and believe in that.
Hmm.
It's just, you know, as a human,
I know.
as an
I know.
artist,
You still
you
want
know,
to
those
give me that
personal
money
goals.
for it though.
And,
Like
and,
shit.
and not
Come
only just
on,
the
man.
money, not only the money, I mean, I'd rather be rich than famous, but I want to be able to get my voice heard. I want to be able to, you know, provide from my music for my family, give
Exactly.
my kids everything they want, and be able to get, like, my 2-year-old, he's an
Mhm.
instrumentalist, drums,
Oh.
guitar, piano, like anything music. You know what I mean? And then my girls, they're singers, they're dancers, and I actually started recording their voices. So maybe soon,
Aw.
one day, we'll see. Um, but yeah, it's like I just want to be able to make these opportunities happen rather than, you know, live the day job and then school and this and that and the stress. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
you
Right.
know,
Mm.
I just want to live in my life that I'm supposed to be in. I swear, I've been
Yeah.
telling people my tether stole me and like we switched places because I'm like, there's more, but I'm gonna get there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get there. I just gotta relax, and you do have to have a structured plan, and you can't give up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to create.
Yes.
And
Indeed.
that's the thing too. Also, like when it comes to the planning phase, the one thing that people have to understand when they make a plan is that there's always going to be things that are put in your way to deviate from the plan.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. And you just have to
That's why.
you
That's why
have
the
to
plan
really
exists.
right. You have to really understand that is this something that is here actually to help, or is this something
Mm-hmm.
here to actually hinder my
Be
segment?
Yeah.
okay with plan A, B, C, D,
Mm-hmm.
E, and F.
Hey,
Hmm.
it's always good to go
And
through
I'm
the
big on that.
alphabet just in case.
Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
big on
Contingency.
that. That's something my mother raised me with. Like, it don't matter whatever you want to do. Okay, now if that don't work, what are you gonna do next? And then what are you gonna do next? And then what are you gonna do next? You know what I mean?
Right.
But me, it's like I skip all those and then I think about the end result of what if none of it works. But I'm trying to change the way I think, and I feel like everyone should be able to, you know, practice that. Like, start
Oh yeah,
changing your
the
thoughts. You
mindset.
know,
Yeah,
because
the mindset
yeah,
itself.
we're our biggest critics. We're the ones that are in our way. Like that song I have, and I'm like, it's me against me. Like that's real. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's big
I think.
facts.
I think. I think I can understand and relate.
Yeah.
I'm embracing the multiple personalities.
Wow.
Yeah. We're branching out. We're branching
Really?
Branching
out.
out, he says. Jesus.
I mean, I am the one to shamelessly plug my shit. Y'all didn't notice, but the Denver Brass Company has released on all platforms. It's
Let's
actually
Let's
go.
doing
let's
pretty well in
go.
its first couple of days.
Heck
And as a
yeah.
jazz instrumentalist, you know, this was my first attempt of more or less directing a band because we all know I didn't play everything, but I gave them guidelines, chords, notes, and time signatures. I did a lot of work as far as putting that together. It goes hard,
Right?
and
That's
it
amazing.
it it's exciting because I'm actually starting to see there's people out there that want to hear it,
Wait, you have
even
a
beyond the people
jazz
that we
band?
know. Yes, the Denver Brass Company.
Wait, you're messing with me.
You got
All
a
right, I know
freaking
what.
founder's credit.
Okay, all right, okay, I see.
You created us.
All right.
The box.
Send over the contract.
You opened it.
Send
We
over
came.
the contract.
I opened the floodgates.
I mean,
yes,
hey,
you
listen,
started this shit.
So I was
And there are
told,
several
I was
more-
told it was
several
made
more
out of
artists
the
from this.
addiction that was made from said absence.
Mad Libs, yo. Mad Libs.
Listen, sometimes
Really?
it's good when I go on. I might have to go on vacation more often. Look at whole bands get made.
A whole
It's
band.
out there. I'm gonna send a link in the chat so you can play it on your free time. You're gonna dig it.
Hell yeah. Send that link.
You're gonna dig it.
Cordell, did you have anything for Siren? I know before.
I am so blown away at how the show has already started. You know, I never put like questions together.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm an asshole in that sense, but like we got so deep already,
hey,
and
listen,
like I feel
like it,
motivated and inspired and shit. Like I'm feeling uplifted. I don't even know what button to push on the soundboard.
I mean, honestly, I literally got that through Kush's platform. I don't know if I can curse. Platform. Okay. I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can. Okay, yeah, I literally did. So, like I told you guys on the first episode, I started out like, I want to be a writer, I want to write an artist, and then I'm like, I probably need to, create my own thing just to be heard so I can write for people. And everyone that knows me, they're like, girl, you tripping, you hiding behind this shit. And then I, started finding my sound and really believing in myself, but not until I got into this platform and started connecting with other artists and other platforms, and just kind of, I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just reaching out. I'm just saying, hey, and hey, I like your song. You want to hear my song type thing,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only ever received really good feedback. It's either really good feedback or some shade, like some sneak diss. But I know I live for that, because it's like, I already know if that's how you feel. Yeah, that's how you feel.
That means it works. When they say something, when they go out of their way to find a way to label anything, it works.
Yeah.
That's the only label that it doesn't get, is that it worked.
We all are tapped in from different, like miles and miles and miles away. Yet I can still affect someone through a screen. Okay, baby.
It's a lovely thing.
Hey, look. King James did ask in the chat. He said, "Did your name come from the mermaids that sang to pirates?"
Good question.
Was it inspired? Was it inspired from that specifically?
Yes, actually. Okay, so we get a little bit personal. So when I first started out, my name is Misha, and my name originally was Mish Capiche, right?
As an artist? You mean as an artist name?
I wasn't even officially an artist, but yes, like that's just kind of how people know me. I'm like, oh, Mish Capiche, right?
Yeah. Come up name, yep.
So then when I started doing this like seriously, professionally, and really trying to push, I'm like, what I name myself? And it started out as the Siren, and I got it because I'm like, okay, I'm a Capricorn. Also, I feel like also I feel like just the whole Siren thing. Like, I can sing, I can rap, but I feel like my singing, it'll reel you in, and then I'm gonna drown you with these bars. You feel me? So it just worked perfectly. And then I Googled like Siren, the Siren. I've seen some songs, some things, but nothing that's like Siren. Like any type of like artist, or I would say like reality shows or anything, I've never seen just Siren. So that's kind of where I took out the and it just fits me. It really does.
I hear
that. The Siren versus Siren.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you make a good case. I don't know.
Because it's like the Siren, but no, I am Siren,
Right.
But I don't know.
And then the was kind of taking me to like the Stallion, and she's amazing, but I'm like, nah, I gotta set myself apart.
I hear you.
I think it's perfect, honestly. But it suits you. I wouldn't put a Z. Nothing.
Yeah. It
really does.
cheapens it. It cheapens
literally,
It cheapens
literally.
it, he said.
Right.
I kind of like the idea too
because it's 3 extra letters on anything she wants. You know, saying
okay, let's
monogram
go.
and shit. Like, I'm just saying.
I like it because it makes me think, like, when you think of Siren, like, I think of sirens, and then I think of women collectively and the power of their music and their voice. So it's kind of like a cool. Like, your song could be every woman's song because women, I'm sure, relate to your songs. So that also is kind of a cool side of it too.
It's like a call out, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
It's a very feminine, powerful name, I think.
Facts.
Yeah, and then some people will put like the siren, like, you know, like a siren, but it's still because I do have a really loud personality. Like, I'm a loud person. I'm very goofy. I'm very extroverted. I'm more of like an introverted extrovert if you really get to know me. But it all works. It all works.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Very
clever.
I'm just bringing.
You guys can hear me okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. My headphones just popped up a notification like, we're going to update right now. I'm like, are you like, I had no option to say no. So I'm like, well, here we go.
Oh, damn.
Sorry about that.
It's gnarly. We do, excuse me, we do have a couple of tracks from Siren, right? We got a couple of tracks here, but what I'm going to do is, because we do have a couple of them that were relative to the last time that she was here. So we're going to tap back into those, just kind of refresh. And then we have a couple different ones that she had submitted that we'll get to a little bit later on. We do have vibe checks going on as well. Okay, the vibe checks will be played at the conclusion of Sirens. We're going to come back with a little bit more Q&A, and then we'll start up with some of the ones getting submitted, all right, for the vibe checks. The track here, Something From Nothing, all right, if I'm not mistaken, Siren, just give me a heads up. This is the one I believe that is in pre-release right now. It's getting ready.
Yeah, well, this one is actually on all platforms.
It's already
out.
So
you can... this one is already out, so it's released as like my single. Just something to kind of have there that everyone can hear me, but it will be on my first album as well.
Oh, okay. All right, it's Something From Nothing. Again, everybody in the chat, be sure to smash that thumbs up and hit the share button. Let everybody know where you're at and hanging out with tonight.
Yeah,
we are on the record with Siren. And this is Something From Nothing.
Turn that volume up. Like, let's have fun, y'all. Turn it up.
Yeah, bang this shit.
I'm in the clouds with the gods, smoking on Manitou. The ops, they gon' hate, that's what they supposed to do. Everybody staring, my energy is pressure. Totally worth it, like a cashmere sweater. I'm on, never slipping, all in my zone. Got about like 2 or 3 phones, case I gotta flex on one of my hoes. Diamonds on my pinky toes, but you the one that I chose. Yes, you the one that I like, be my boo after one night. Falling for you like a domino. Where you at, baby, drop the low. Blue bills, keep your wrist froze. Be a medicine, baby, take a dose. Overthinking till my brain is slow. I don't know how many came before. Too tired now, who's tying down who? I don't wanna play no more. I don't wanna leave you alone. Have all of me put on a show. Pulling you into my zone. Just want something from nothing. I wanna take it real slow. Something from nothing. I wanna. Something from nothing. I wanna. Something from nothing. I wanna take it real slow. Yeah, hit my strut, smelling like weed and Versace. I can go anywhere in the world, but you my private party. Pheromones irresistible, siren all in your ear. Never heard this before. You can act up, but don't be switching lanes, just gears. Talking all high key, but low key. I want you to take it real slow. How I'm winding, hypnotizing, I'm putting on a show. Cosplay with me, gon' take control. Can you take a sip? I need to fill you up. I want more rounds. You can swim laps, come drown in it, then clean it up. Tapping out, I can take the stroke. Tongue tied, say my name some more. Type of love, make you swallow your pride. Make this thing explode. Proud of purple green. Puffin' on it while you in between. Fake nothing, try to make something French in hell. Can you take the smoke? I don't wanna leave you alone. from nothing, I wanna take it real slow. Something from nothing, I wanna. Something from nothing, I wanna. I want something from nothing, I wanna take it real slow. Something from nothing, I wanna. Something from nothing, I wanna. I want something from nothing, I wanna take it real slow.
All right, that was Something from Nothing. Siren, again, released on all platforms. Make sure you guys are checking her out on all plats. Let's see. We got a couple more people sliding through. I see y'all out there. Just a quick recap for everybody sliding through now. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up and hitting the share button. But also, if you guys have tracks to submit, we're doing vibe checks. All right, we're doing some vibe checks out here on the corner. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see if anybody has what it takes to pass the vibe. It's going to give you guys a heads up. You know what I'm saying? If you got a vibe check, you know what I'm saying, that you pass, it's potentially a downtown sound hit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we got coming through. But real quick, I want to change my vibe. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing. We got Siren in the building, though. Big shout out to Siren.
Yeah.
So Siren, when it comes to recording, right? We kind of got over a question a little bit ago about trying to balance everything out. When it came to like kind of scheduling it, you said something about planning and things like that. Is it easier for you to just kind of say like wait for that time where you're just like, you know what, I ain't doing nothing right now. Hold up, let me just go in the studio. Or do you physically, you know what I'm saying, plan it out every single time?
I feel like when it comes to music, I try to tap in every day. Even if I'm not like recording something,
Okay.
I at least go and listen to my tracks. Try to listen. I'm like a perfectionist, even though I know things can never really be perfect. I always hear something. So again, I am, long-term goal trying to be a producer as well.
Right.
So it's like if I'm not in the mood or I'm too tired or I'm sick or something and I don't want to record, I'll at least go in and try like, just kind of playing with my mix and masters and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I try to tap in every day if I can, and I'm not perfect. There's some days where I'm just like, you know what, I'm not doing nothing finally, so I'm just gonna not do nothing. But music, I just feel like it is me. Like I can't even escape it. Even if I'm not in my studio trying to create or edit, I'm still singing, I'm still rapping, I'm still doing something musically.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right. I
so
totally
it's
understand that.
yeah, when it comes to like my like studio time and stuff like that, I really don't specifically plan that, but I do try to tailor it towards the end of my day, which I think sometimes gets in my way, but I do have a very busy schedule, and I think
I understand.
I think when I can kind of more like, I guess, have my artistry be like number one, it won't be so stressful, it won't be so chaotic, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Right. It's just sitting
yeah.
on that one side of the pendulum. You know what I'm saying? You're just kind of
Mhm.
working your way over to the other side. I get it. I totally get it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Cordell, what you got for her, man? What you got for her? Let me I forgot. I gotta get us on the
Well,
screen.
yeah, I was muted earlier talking my ass off. Didn't
Right.
nobody say nothing. I know why.
I
Um,
swear he is the silliest dude. I love
because
it.
I'm listening to your song, like, and don't get me wrong, I've heard this song a few times. Like, this is one of my favorite songs, especially from the Siren. Like
Oh,
she
thank
nailed
you.
this. It as
Yeah,
far
I
as a
did.
vibe check and all of that, it passes. But when I'm listening to these lyrics, and I'm suspecting you did more mixing to it because I heard something I didn't hear before. She said these pheromones are irresistible, and I feel like that's just diabolical. How dare you use that information? Like, what are you doing? It's it's low
What's
key abusive, but I like it. I really like it.
Man, what's crazy about this track? Like the first part of the song, I created like in-house with the producer. Like he made the beat, and then I started like, oh, I have this like tune in my head, and then we wrote it, laid it down.
Cool.
And then I was pregnant at the time too, so we were supposed to have
Oh,
another session, and then I went
Oh
on bed
God.
rest, and it was just crazy. Yeah. So as soon as I dropped my baby, I was like, hey, what's up? Can we finish that? And I had a
yeah.
manager at the time, and she fell through, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going. So I hopped in, and I had something. It was like more wordy, and so I
Hmm.
got stuck. And I'm like, bro, I can't get past this. I can't. He's like, just try not to think about what you have written, and just think about you. And I don't know what it was that he said that I ended up. I'm like, the second verse is my favorite part. Like
Man,
he
like I've
he said
listened to
he
it a
said you
lot.
went crazy with the pen. I was like,
It
you know.
just hit differently today. Like those
Oh, that's
lyrics.
awesome.
I like those lyrics. That's why I needed to change my vibe check. Like I don't want to fuck up the vibe with what I sent in. So I sent in my version of comparable lyrics.
He said,
You know,
"Nah, let me redo that. Let me redo that."
Are you
Aw.
Cordell? Are you sending in tracks from this brass company thing? I want to hear
no,
some of this. What?
I
Oh,
didn't. I
all right.
didn't. No, you know how Kush feels about that stuff. I'm not
It's
about to
just
set him up for that.
instrumentals. It's just instrumentals.
It's all instrumental
Okay.
music. It's all
I see.
instrumental music. Now I do have some of those artists coming. I'm still in the sorting process. Again, there's 1,500 tracks right
Oh, the
now.
one from your
Oh,
TikTok,
wow.
K3. Yeah, you're good, bro. If you wanna, if you got it,
Yeah.
if you got it decently done, then yeah, go ahead and submit it, bro.
Nice.
He was live a
You
little bit
finished it
ago.
already?
What
Yeah,
was CD?
I caught a taste of it. I
Did
was
you?
on a break.
Okay. He was doing some stuff, and then he opened up for like open verses. People to send
Ooh.
in open verses. He was just gonna kind of freestyle over some, and then I sent one of my old ass, like dusty ass, fucking open verses. And I'm like, yeah, nah, like if you want to fuck with it, say it's open, dude. If you want to do something
He
with it,
said Dusty.
and yeah, look, I'm not even
I
joking.
literally pictured you pulling like this little thing
I
off the
know.
shelf and
Shaking it.
Oh, I did. I was like, blew on that bitch. I was like, waved it, shook it off.
Sneezed a few times.
Yep. Yep. Definitely. But yeah, he was playing around with it on his live, and I was like, yeah, whatever you want to do with it as far as the mix, this and that, what I'm saying? You could even touch anything that I have stem wise over here from the band lab side if you wanted to mess with it. Yeah, he was like, yeah, let me see what I got.
Hell yeah.
that man is talented. That man is
Facts. Big facts.
talented.
He's so hungry.
Yeah.
Every time
And
I
it's
hear him.
crazy because
He works
he's
at a
been
pizza
trying to
shop.
help. He's literally been tapping into like my old stuff that I've recorded, like that I recorded where I had pillows around my mic in my, a drawer of my wait, a drawer of my drawer? That's how you say it. Yeah, a drawer of my drawer.
Dresser.
Yes, there you
Bureau.
go. A drawer of my dresser.
Nice,
And
man.
he's still in here like, I got you. And I'm like, how the heck did you do that? Like, that man's talented, man. And then he took me back. He took me back to, I think he was like 14 or something, a track he made. He's like, it's
Oh, those are
terrible.
fun.
Bro, it was nowhere near terrible. I was like, that.
Really?
He made me realize I'm never going to
scared.
play any of my old music from when I was that age.
I'm scared of
But I
14-year-old
feel like when you go back like
K3.
that,
Ouch.
when you go back like that, it shows you like, yeah, that I was destined. Like I knew this was what I was supposed to do. Like I guarantee you guys play me your old stuff. I'll be like, man, what y'all talking about?
Yeah, I hear that a lot, but ain't
maybe
nobody else
that's what
gonna
we
hear
should
it.
do when we hit
I'm not
500
playing my old shit.
subscribers.
No.
Is play the all the hosts, oldest stuff we got. Oh my
I got
god, that
tracks
was
as
fun.
old as 2003, and y'all will never hear them.
I should have submitted my very first recorded track to you guys. Maybe one day, but
that would
it was
fun.
Yeah, my
I'm gonna
little
run that shit by
brother.
my team first.
My little brother, he's actually an artist as well. His name is Savory
Nice.
Father, and he was like, "No, you need to come in the studio." Blah, 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 blah. He puts on this beat, and I freestyled 90% of it, And it's crazy, but I'm like, it's wild. But that was the day that I realized, like, I actually can do this, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like real talent. You already
Mhm.
incorporated something you wrote with the freestyle. Like, that's work.
And he told me, he was like, sis, you were the one that inspired me to get to singing and like rapping and making music. And I'm like, I never knew that. We would,
Yeah.
I got a karaoke. Okay, fun fact. I got a karaoke machine and it would do like CDs and like play the words on the screen. And then you could put like cassette tapes. And I
Yeah.
learned how to record over the cassette tapes by like putting paper inside of the cassette tape so you can record over it. And
That's right.
I would like make my own songs and we would have like this little radio show, but we would be like cursing and like saying stuff we weren't supposed to say. And one day my parents found it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish they still had
Now,
that.
did
You
they
guys
do this
Shout out to the parents,
Did they
because
do
not
the
only
sit
did they
down and
find it, but they
listen?
listened to it.
I was gonna say, did they do the sit down and listen with you, like the recap? Like, listen, you see what the fuck we
I want
found?
And then it
See what we
plot
found?
twist. They're like, this is actually awesome, and you guys are on to something.
Right,
Yo,
right.
came home.
I called Star Search, and
You're gonna have to stop swearing, but
when is school out? Yeah, we
Y'all
going.
got me giggling. Oh my gosh, my jaw is like sore already. No, my mom is that type of person. Like, she'll be like, hey, you got something going on here. But it was my stepfather, and like literally we would come home and it's like, boom, cassette tape on the table, like, wow, what's this?
What is this?
And we're like, oh, like, did you play side A or side B?
Which side did you listen to?
It was one of them.
I can
joints.
explain.
Well, I mean, if he's slamming it down, I would say he listened to the whole thing.
Cordell, was it
Probably.
was the Spotify one the one that you said you wanted taken out?
Yeah, don't play that. That's
You're good.
No, that ain't good for the vibe. I'm killing kids on that track.
Oh no.
Oh.
And not in a good way.
Is there a good way?
Yes.
Right.
There is. Ask Ron later.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll explain it.
There is a good way.
He probably even demonstrate.
Listen, I know what you mean. I don't know if they do. I don't know if anybody else do.
There's actually more. There's many good ways. We'll put it that way. Yeah, that's about it. You're onto it.
Dear God.
Look,
Lord
that happens a lot too.
I didn't have no words because I don't even need to say nothing.
Look, I get it.
That's probably
you setting them up. Just don't say nothing.
My mama might watch this. I don't need to say anything.
Y'all keep setting them up. Hell, I think my wife is watching. Let me stop.
Oh man, we have some vibe checks also coming up, but we have another track right here from Siren coming up as well. We're gonna do the vibe checks in just a little bit. However, we have this track coming in from Siren. It's called "Diamond in the Rough."
Let's go.
This one here, we're gonna play. Like I said, we're gonna play this one, and then we'll come back and do a couple of these vibe checks. So make sure you guys are getting your track submissions in if you have any. If not, just sit back and vibe out. You know what I'm saying? And then also, if you guys have any questions for Siren yourself, you could ask them in the excuse me. You could ask them in the chat, or if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, get a little more personal, you could jump up here and actually ask her in call. We have the call line open in the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, we'll link you up. Just give us a shout in the chat. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, though, Diamond in the Rough from Siren. Let's get it.
Know what it is. Siren. Konvo Slice. Diamonds up, baby. All the way up. The carry weight is tough. Blind to the hate, but I ain't blinding loud enough. A diamond in the rough. I'm still under pressure. I ain't shining bright enough. Wait, can y'all back up? Back down, before I act up. I'm stacking racks now, smoking packs down. Believe that I'm up next. I got diamonds behind my back now. Admit it feels good being underrated. Can't minimize my potential. I'm a fucking statement. Flawless clarity, excellence cut from brilliance. Made my own way, high quality, fucking resilient. I ain't even done yet. Ain't nothing in
gon' shine. Ain't nobody as bright as us. We slide and make you blind. You want the funk? You already know I'm finna bust. See the diamonds on the neck, they glistening. We apply pressure as a difference. Not picking the side as ignorance. Crazy how these grown men turn to bitch. Fuck around, find out, bitch. That this really ain't that game. Make my shit only hate cause your bitch ass can't hang. Trying to make some off my name. Motherfucker dead, this ain't a game. I'm packing 4 5s like I'm trying to make change. Motherfucker, I'ma blow out your brains.
The carrot weight is tough. Blind to the hate, but I ain't blinded loud enough. A diamond in the rough. I'm still under pressure, I ain't shining bright enough.
All right, that was Diamond in the Rough. Siren.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Yeah, it ain't done. Diamond in the rough. Yeah.
Need some Cordell backing vocals on that.
Did everybody just quit because I was singing a little?
No,
My bad.
I mean,
listen, I was letting you
we
hit
were
it. I heard it.
taken away.
I was feeling it. That's just vibe, man.
Oh man, hell yeah. That was Siren, Diamond in the Rough.
Yes. Where's the button?
He said, "Where's the where's the button?" Oh man.
I found him.
He finally found them. Yeah. Yeah. Say that then. Yeah. So Siren.
Oh.
He found all the buttons. Damn. Okay.
The timing was right. It was there. It's opportunity.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
But this is, hey, Siren, you there? She's kind of here. I think she dropped her phone.
I hear
you.
I
But
can
you are
I can hear
awful.
you, but it's work to hear you. Did you put the mic under the pillow?
Oh, she's suffocating the phone. If you want,
check the plug.
Try to
check the plug.
Yeah, disconnect and reconnect, maybe.
Make sure everything is tucked in.
What we sounding like now? You good?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
there you are.
is.
Okay.
Wait. Got a button for that. Damn it.
Oh, you're gonna have to be faster with the buttons.
Yeah, I'm speeding up.
He said the coffee kicking in. So Siren, I did have one question. That was I kind of observed this question being asked a couple different places, and I wanted to get to know your kind of like your. We had a discussion the last time you were here, right? And it was something about the confidence level, and you kind of spoke on that, kind of coming to and kind of getting it out of that shell, right? I want to speak to like, what in your mind do you think it took for that confidence to that wall to break down?
I feel like just working with like-minded artists, like just and I don't mean to like just talk about BandLab, but that's kind of where I started to be able to reach out and connect with other artists.
Wherever you know? Let us know.
And that was because I've only ever created myself in my room, and just the people closest to me would hear it and give me, oh, it's great, it's amazing, you know? So it's like, I feel like that, because I have the confidence, but I feel like that one thing that kind of got in the way was not being really sure, but being around like-minded artists who are just as great and just reassuring me that I am doing what I'm supposed to do and I'm good at what I'm supposed to do is kind of, it elevated that little confidence boost, you know? So it's like I'm starting to write other things, be more conscious, be, a little more clever, I guess, in the way that I write things, and not just trying to be sexy or just trying to show this one side, you know what I mean? So
right.
I feel like being vulnerable and just opening up and really showing all different sides of me and being able to create and knowing that regardless of quality, regardless of this or that, is great content, it's great work and it comes from my soul. So it's true to me, and that I'm like, hey, everybody fucking with it, so I'm fucking with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I hear that. I hear that. Hell yeah, that was
Hmm.
dope. That was dope. I did everything you said. That's great though. That's great to hear, especially you know what I'm saying, just being able to tell, just personality wise, just coming in, that you know what I'm saying, the confidence is definitely getting boosted, which is amazing.
It's
Yeah.
fun to
I
witness.
just I just
Right,
know I just
right.
know that this is me and this is where I'm supposed to be. I think the one thing that I get in my way is just is the patience, you know?
Yeah,
The patience.
yeah. And I know we spoke on this
My
before, like
godfather told
the.
me that.
I
My godfather told me that.
Yeah. See, like, there's some people that you just get to see, you finally find out about them, boom, they're on the top. They was already on the top, and they look like they've always been there. Then, there's that rare instance where you get to watch somebody actually rise.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And man, this shit is amazing. I'm digging the hell out of it.
I get what she's saying though, because like the patience part of it is kind of counterintuitive to the act of the grind. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
No, I get
By
it.
its definition,
You know?
patience is the opposite of what
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
like. But
Like you have to
it's
have no
you have to
patience with
have it.
yourself. You have to just go,
Yeah.
go, go, but then you have to have patience with your
The end result.
Surroundings,
results.
yeah,
Or,
everything
Hard.
around you, yeah.
Yeah. Hard.
There it
It's a
is.
weird paradigm.
Mm-hmm.
bro, I'll be ready to square up with my mental, like, girl, if you don't back up
Facts.
and let me be great.
Hey,
Man,
OC Kush, she's got
sometimes.
a lot of tracks intuitive to having no patience.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
yeah. All I
I
know
just
is my
know
lack of patience leads to a lot of apology.
No,
Truth. And some weird
Right.
purchases sometimes
And
too.
Right? Fucking
hey,
right?
if you meant that, don't apologize. If you meant that, don't apologize.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it's good to be a little impulsive.
Right. I mean, look,
Yeah,
that was.
yeah. I mean, it does teach you about yourself, whether that impulsiveness like is negative or positive, or you gain or lose. It doesn't matter. It's a learning experience regardless, and it's only going to elevate you. I feel like as long as you're learning, as long as you're trying to add, you know what I mean? Like you're not
Right.
doing anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and like sometimes you just gotta stand up for yourself too, depending on the
Hmm.
situation. Because I know
Yeah.
it's too like when you're coming up and you're grinding and you're putting a ton of work in. Sometimes people will see that and they'll try to take advantage of you and be like,
Right,
"Oh, this
right.
person's hard working. Like maybe I could
Yeah.
get her, on my song for free and that'd blow up." But
Mm-hmm.
you gotta watch for that too. There's sharks.
Oh
There's sharks
yeah,
in the water.
I'd be
Have a good
really
night,
annoyed when
Magnus.
people
Appreciate you
be
for sliding
like,
through, bro.
when
Mm-hmm.
people just kind of, reach out and like, hey, throw me a beat or throw me a this or that, and I'm like, can I get a please, or can we
Right.
Right.
conversate?
There's a
Listen to
limit.
a song.
Yeah.
I
But in
don't
the
like
same breath,
demands.
like I feel like we have to do the same thing too. Like in this game,
Yeah,
you could be a king, you could be a queen, or you could be a god, or you could be a goddess. And
Or you could be a
sometimes
fairy god. Can you be a fairy godmother? Because I won't be a
I mean,
fairy
if you want
godmother.
to be
Okay.
like somebody get her some wings and shit. She want the wings and
I
tights
just
and all
want to
that.
turn
But
pumpkins into cool cars.
oh,
okay.
I'm pretty sure that the goddess we can
Hey,
pull that
I swear to
off.
God,
Oh,
if you
okay.
come
bring
Okay.
a
on.
damn pumpkin chariot
Bippity
downtown as a
boppity boo.
whip, I swear to God.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
the horses.
I'm
They're
definitely
actually
getting
little
in.
men.
He
I'm
said
getting
I'm
in.
getting in.
Like, I
If you
gotta
don't,
leave at midnight,
hey,
It's
guys.
like you
Some
step
You
in
whipped
gotta
it.
cream.
leave.
It's literally the inside of a pumpkin. You step in it.
hey, if you could do
Uh,
that, if you don't bibbity bobbity boo me in like a dope ass chain, I'm gonna be mad.
a
Right,
chain.
right.
I want a bibbity. Hey,
This used to
Like
be a prune.
it's a pumpkin. Couldn't we
literally.
just make it a minivan?
Oh my goodness. Yo,
If you're
listen.
bippity boppity booing minivans, you're not doing it right.
Oh,
Wow.
oh damn.
You
Okay.
gotta bippity boppity boo yourself like a
Well,
Escalade.
well, thanks, Mom. Now I got to rethink everything.
Well, did you make your minivan out of a pumpkin?
What's good, Z baby? What's good, everybody sliding through, man? Make sure you guys are smashing the thumbs up and hitting the share button. We are on the record. This is the Korner Konvo podcast, man. We are on the record. We got Siren in the building.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing some vibe checks. We're going to be doing some vibe checks, man. So anybody out there that's new, again, this is a new feature we got going on the record season 2. But we're going to be doing vibe checks. Those that submit their tracks, these are going to be vibe checks from you guys in the chat. So if it passes the vibe, let us know, man. Fire emoji, hundreds, whatever you got for your, you know what I'm saying, expressing yourself. When it comes to not passing, all right? When it comes to not passing, I'm going to throw this emoji right here in the chat. I need y'all to spam it. I need y'all to spam it.
I was pulling one up.
All right? Spam the emoji. Let me know.
I'm so slow.
Is not it. All right? Let me know it's not it. We're going to just turn it off, slide over, and skip over to the next one in line. And, yeah, man, if it's not passing, just take it as a sign. Need some work or submit something else. You feel me? With that,
why is this sign here?
In the chat, and don't be crying in the chat because y'all came to blunt and worry.
Right.
Why is that emoji there?
That is the idea.
They need to get rid of that.
That means that,
I don't like that.
It looks like it's a person walking their child to school.
I don't like that. I don't like the way it looks.
That's what it looks like from what I'm seeing.
I don't know. You're innocent. I've been listening to parole hearings for the last 2 weeks.
Well, damn, okay. That sounds a little bit. I mean, listen, we got a title right here. This one's from King James. All right. It says it's in the dance and EDM category, though. I don't know. And it's called Bad Tonight. It's got King James, and I believe it looks like it says Alex J on this as well.
Yeah, he said make sure to get out of that pumpkin by midnight.
Oh,
right, exactly.
Ooh.
You're gonna have some seeds on your shoes.
This hurts.
This hurts. You end up with it. You end up with the pumpkin as like a shoe.
I thought you had an orange Escalade. It's like an orange T-shirt now.
Got some goo on your shoe.
It's got an orange half shirt.
Hey, look, we got Bad Tonight. We also have, I believe, Weirdo, and we have Cordell Miller coming up next, and Weirdo also as well. We have some more submissions coming through, so I'm going to grab those for a little bit later on, but we're going to go through these ones right here. This is Bad Tonight. Let's fucking go.
Do it.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Summertime, 2025. KJ. Alex J.
My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight. My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight.
When I spit that gas, all I need is a match that'll light your feet on fire. Face hit deep, shorty feel it through the wire. Drink in my hand, got her spinning like a tire. 2 a.m., now I'm tumbling like a dryer. Shorty got them thighs, twinkle in the eyes. Tonight we don't sleep, now we amplify. Light it up, let the whole world see. No rules here, just energy. Been a long week, I can hardly breathe. Now it's time to act young, wild, and free. So light it up, whoa. I said light it up, whoa. Shorty, get it on the floor. DJ, turn it up some more. Yeah, we wildin' out with no control.
My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight. My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight. I feel the darkness waving over me, taunting me, keeps crashing onto me. Feels like the rain washing over me. It's got a hold of me, haunting me. And try as I might, it takes control of me, shaping me, molding me. It's in with the new, out with the older me. This transformation pain I'm feeling inside tells me I'm in for one hell of a ride. Tired of the games, always feeling ashamed. So help me tonight, you gonna all know my name. I've been picked on and stepped on, been slept on and did wrong by so many people, and somehow I kept going. Tonight I'm gonna be back from the dusk until dawn. My bad side, he been back, my good side, he been gone. My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight. My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight. My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight. My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel tonight. My whole life I've been more than nice, and I think that it's time to be barrel tonight. Barrel tonight, 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 tonight. I just wanna be barrel.
Yeah, that was Bad Tonight. That was King James on that one, featuring Alex J. What did you guys think? Does it pass the vibe check?
Hey.
I mean, it seemed like it did to me. The chat was loving it. I was bopping my head, so it passed it for me.
Hell yeah.
That was a vibe. That was a vibe. I could not even sit still. I ain't even gonna tell y'all how many different twerk things I was able to do to this.
Oh my goodness.
She was up dancing.
I should have been. I should have got on my own way. I should have been on camera because y'all would have had a whole show. That was lit.
Right.
Our viewership starts going up and up and up. And we just got 500 more subscribers.
Change this station.
Hey, Siren,
Nice.
what are you doing next week?
Right.
Hey.
Man, hey.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
I'm just saying. Look.
I honestly, and I know we're not grading. I think it does need a little work. I don't know if it's a whip or not, but regardless, regardless, it's a vibe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts. He said twerking to an EDM is an amazing thought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Most definitely.
I've literally been looking for someone to make me an EDM beat that is like trap into EDM, but that right there,
EDM.
That was a vibe.
Is it though?
It is. Well, if you're making it by hand, Cordell.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Almost, I know.
If you've got Denver brass
He said
behind
fair
you,
enough.
you can do
Right.
anything.
Right.
I do know a few people. I can make things happen.
Right. Look,
I got
I'm
a few
saying,
credits.
Z Baby said 250 people joins live. Right.
Exactly.
Same,
If she starts twerking.
And that for me, that's why it passes the vibe check. Like it's not my cup of tea at all. But I can imagine that anywhere I'm at and this is playing, there's gonna be ass nearby shaking.
Literally.
I'm okay with that.
Right. He said I'm okay with that.
I'm totally cool
and
with
the
that.
and the chest balls bouncing.
Maybe you should
yeah.
make it your cup of tea, Cordell.
I'm just ass and
Just
titties.
saying.
I mean,
Just saying.
it works.
You roll around in your minivan and you're playing the booty bounce music. The booties are gonna bounce.
Right.
This is true.
This is simple mathematics.
It's
1
Like
plus
Denver
1 equals
Brass
2.
got the city shaking
all the time.
Like, all these moms walking the kids to school every morning. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
There you go. And they're using their, they
I
can
just
even
wanna
use the
be back
stroller.
tonight.
Right. They can just use the stroller to get down.
She's like, where's he going?
As soon as you see her, put her foot on the brake of the stroller, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yep. She's ready
she
to be
is locking
bad
it down, making sure
tonight.
ain't no one going nowhere else except for
Lock
this
in the-
jiggle. You heard?
Time to get
Did you
sturdy.
say locking the stroller down?
Yeah, yeah, most deaf, most deaf.
If it's a jogging stroller, then you really know. She's
Yeah,
she's ready
She's
for
got that wheelbarrow action.
She's got the all-terrain tires.
We gotta stop.
Yeah, and yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I do remember.
It's a winner. It's a winner.
I do remember, Cordell. You said earlier in the chat something about the adjective of the night. Is this why you wanted to submit in my check?
Well, sultry was all about the vocal and the delivery.
Okay.
For me, like this is just an example. I want to show off some of the wordplay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about trying to be, overly sexual or overtly trying to hit on somebody or some shit. Just look what I did with these fucking words.
Yeah, Cordell. I don't think you can out sultry Siren, Cordell. Just saying. I mean, I'd love to be proven wrong, but
look, don't do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
Don't challenge him.
I've been trying to get somebody to freestyle that.
Let me tell you, please.
No, he didn't.
He's singing.
Listen, clip that, someone. Thank you. We got Monkey Fight.
Thank you very much.
Wait, what?
This is from Cordell Miller.
Did you say Monkey Fight?
It's what it
The
says.
name of the song is Monkey Fight.
All
I'm saying is what it's called. Let us know if you passes the vibe check, though, y'all, in the chat. Let's get it.
Bitch, give me back my lighter, let me get this weed lit. Ain't nobody out here slanging beat like me, bitch. No, ho, not dope, I'm talking about this dick. Sunshine or rain, I can bring you the pain. Have you screaming, oh shit, nigga, it's in my brain. Flip it and rearrange, have you limping and walking strange. Yeah, I know you came, that's the name of this game. Flooded panty liners and drown vaginas. You're the queen and this royal penis is clean, your highness, like Elliot Ness. Yes, I'll touch the untouchable, leave that pussy satisfied, almost unfuckable, like Dr. Huxtable. This dick lasts a long time, more than bragging and boasting, it's more than a rhyme. Me love you long time, make you clutch to the bed. I'm your vitamin, Betty, Barney, Wilma, and Fred. Dino Pebbles and Bam Bam, serving you with that Bam Bam, making sure you thank me, ma'am. Bitch, you know just who I am. Stay right there, don't be scared. Take deep breaths when I pull your hair, smack your ass, drop your throat. Yeah, bitch, we going there. I don't care about monkey bites as long as you keep that monkey tight. Gorilla up here in this bitch, we gon' have a monkey fight. Fucking right, it's mine. Told me that the last time. So many coats of wax on that ass, I'm high from the shine. I take my time with the grind, go real slow. Investigate, dig and scoop. Yeah, you know, something like Velcro. Pelvis clap and let go. Ringing your bells, have you hitting all of the high notes. You survived the intro, this is where the meat go. 2 bars left to prepare for the speedboat. You done, come and grab something, baby, here we go. Lay back, relax, welcome to the Cordell Miller Show. This dick, like a brick of cocaine, make your face numb, make your heart beat fast. Pum-pum-pum-pum. Look out, here it comes, bitch, don't run from it. This is what you was working for. I know you wanna skirt some more. Certified, ride inside your lust until the rubber busts. Drowning in your orgasm before you even had it. Beat it like a rabbit. King Kong grabbing. Keep that monkey tight. We gon' have a monkey fight. It's turned down the line. We gon' have a monkey fight.
Right, that was Monkey Fight. That was Cordell Miller on that one. Look.
Again, it's about the wordplay. It's about the wordplay. I think it's one of the easiest things to write about if you're writing. Yeah, nobody threw up the little emoji.
I know that King James did say it is the number 2 problem.
I just saw that. That's funny.
Across the world.
Yeah, that's messed up. They're flinging poo in the dark, and yeah, kind of. In a way.
Situation.
I mean, it can get a little messy. But...
Now listen, that would be very interesting, King James, but I think we would need 4K with about a 72-inch monitor to be able to see that.
Ooh.
He said a sea monkey fight. Under a telescope. We'd have to have a telescopic lens.
The sea monkeys fighting in some Creole sauce.
Those things are weird, man. I remember I didn't believe in them. I got the little seeds. I put them in the water. I thought, there's no way. But then there was.
That they're just shrimp.
Yeah.
And they're delicious.
But how do they dry them out?
Delicious.
How do they dry them out and then I don't know. They're just so weird.
They're related to cockroaches. They were here before we got here, and they'll be here after we have gone.
But I just remember having the sea monkeys. You never had to feed them.
Well, no, because they're bugs. They're little roaches. We can eat them. All I know is they taste good. Put them in a salad.
I know, but what were they eating?
They aren't.
My guy just said put them in a salad.
Ew.
They're scavengers. They eat the fungus and algae that grows around the environment. They just, yeah.
Well, I mean, luckily we had well water, so I mean,
they had some fat little sea monkeys.
I feel like if you put them in city water, tap water, they probably would die. They probably would not ever hatch or be alive.
No, they kind of steroid out from the fluoride, and they glow in the dark.
Wow.
Oh, we do?
No, I just made that up.
I was going to say he was speaking from experience. Oh my goodness.
That's what I thought.
Oh my goodness.
The key to telling the lies is to make it sound true.
The confidence in the lie.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, I made it up right away because you'll call me on that next week, and I'll be like, I didn't say that.
Fuck
I
next
never
week.
said that.
I would have been doing side research right here on this next.
He already got another Google page open.
Actually, I just Googled that, and it's not true.
They don't.
I'd have came right on after this and been like, "Yo, Cordell, about that."
What if you could make them glow? If you put some bioluminescent,
network, I'm just saying.
If you put some bioluminescent algae in there, and they ate it, then they probably
eventually.
I mean, yeah, you give them a lot. I think I'm gonna make it happen. Man,
curium or any other radioactive element, drop it in there. They'll definitely.
What if they got real big?
Look, I have no idea. Sea monkeys.
Now we've got a brine shrimp superhero. This sounds amazing.
A superhero.
This is better than Ant-Man. This is better than Ant-Man.
Sheldon Cooper trying to make glowing goldfish. Yes.
Wow.
Just like that.
That's beyond me.
That is definitely
Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. Come on.
I don't know enough about that guy. I can't watch 30 minutes of his show.
What? It's not his show.
Oh,
but
it kind of is.
He's in it adjacent. He showed up a lot. There was a bunch of shows with him in it, or just about him. I'm like, ugh, I can't. I just can't.
You don't like Big Bang Theory?
I do not. Good God.
I love that show. We watch it every night. We
got
HBO
Max. The nerd in me can appreciate what they're doing with that show. I do love the nerdiness of it, but I'm a thug nerd. Somebody needs to be shot on that show. Where is the drama? How come is Drew's mom in the bathroom smoking dope the whole season? Is that why she's always yelling?
There is an episode where Leonard and Penny go to a gun range and Leonard shoots himself in the foot. So
right, and it wasn't to cover up the fact that they traded out the coke for powder. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but someone got shot.
They sold a 5-pound bag of flour to the wrong people, and then he shot himself to pretend or something. That would make it really cool.
Oh no, he just didn't know what he was doing.
He just
Him
needs
just
the
trying
plot.
to.
He needs the plot to be thickened up a little bit with that. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's just a different type of nerd to me. I don't know.
They're very nerdy.
I do like some of the nerdy stuff, and then of course Blossom is hot.
I was
Don't
gonna say
tell anybody
Blossom.
else.
She actually
She's-
has a PhD in neurobiology.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes her hot. Is she's a fucking nerd.
And she's
Go.
super
Oh, she's a
smart.
nerd.
She's a very smart lady. She actually has a podcast now.
Like nerdy women are dope. Their sweat tastes different.
Now,
That's
Z
another
baby,
story.
that is a comment right there. Good lord.
Divide his ass by zero.
Oh my God! Can you imagine the look on the thug's face when he hears that shit? Wait, that's
He'd be like, "Oh
that's
wait, I'm safe.
undefined.
Safe.
Zero?
He'd be like, "I'm safe."
Isn't anything divided?
Nah, getting divided by zero is undefined, boy. That you don't know what's coming.
You just became infinitely screwed. Raven,
Oh, bro.
stop. Oh, my dad
That is
is
facts. Well, look,
That's
we
some
got
imaginary
like
shit.
wine. This is Weirdo. We're going to conclude the first session of vibe checks right here with this one. Let us know if this one passes or not. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back after this one with some Q&A from Siren as well. This is Like Wine from Weirdo. Let's get it.
Swaying back and forth, these ways cool. Juicy booty on my lap, but we don't need a strap. A whole nother dimension, that portal we stepped on through. Flipping through these little benches, I manifested a coupe. No roof, the truth, I pictured them lights blue. And my girl so fine, so she should be on the news. Channel 9 to 10, I play this here game to win. Told me come on over, we both know what that means. Ain't been off work in a week, it's time to let off some steam. Spend some time between my favorite place to be. Well, I ain't been on the scene, man, I've been cake and G. And basically, I can't wait to see. Matter of fact, I'm about to bounce so y'all can take the beat. So fine, I sip it slow like wine. The feminine divine, I'm coming right on time. Just wiggle your belly, baby, it'll fit just fine. So fine, I sip it slow like wine. The feminine divine, I'm coming right on time. Just wiggle your belly, baby, it'll fit just fine. Ain't no other like the Weirdo, we all know that's the truth. I'm from a whole nother planet and I can show you the proof. Recline a seat, feel the beat, let's shine all through the roof. Got that good music, it's a good feeling. Ain't no more pretending, my spells bringing me plenty. But not for self-gain, it's all for the tribe. Once I close the circle, you gotta catch the next ride. Great escape to the lake, suntan lotion your thighs. Just jiggle your belly, baby, it'll fit just fine. My favorite place inside, I can't wait till I get you out to myself. A quickie, just take 5. You wiggle your belly, baby, it'll fit just fine. So fine, I sip a slow like wine. The feminine divine, I'm coming right on time. Just wiggle your belly, baby, it'll fit just fine.
It's so good. If you threw it up in the air, it would turn into sunshine.
The Korner Konvo podcast presents On the Record.
I'll be one of the greats. The caraway is tough. Blind to the hate, but I ain't blinded loud enough. But I was chosen. Blood super heavy, neck frozen. If it don't make sense, what you mean? Colorblind, blue and green, that's all I see. Sweetest temptation. temptation. The baddest by far, runway. Walk in, you can tell I'm a star. It's all about my energy, I'ma make you sweat. If you ain't know, you should know this shit leak. DM on explode, music code every week. Running back and forth to the ATM. Blue bill set the motion, I ain't moving less it's bent. Cookie and me got a guaranteed hook. Leave you fiending, leave your legs on shook. Don't cap, wanna know your intentions. If we gon' rack it up, I'll give you whatever you mention. Wet, wet. Keep swimming in it cause you know it's wet. Wet, wet. Keep feeding for it cause you know it's wet. I say wet, it's dripping wet. Keep feeding for it cause you know it's wet. It's wet, it's wet.
The Korner Konvo podcast presents On the Record.
All right. We are back. And hey, yeah, we got Siren in the building.
Yeah. Turn up. I am definitely enjoying this.
Hell yeah. Hey, big shout out. Appreciate you for coming in, tapping in for season 2. You know what I'm saying? And
thank
again,
you for
having
having
you, no, for sure, blessings for sure. Based on the last time you were here, right, and then now you're here with us for season 2. The thing I kind of wanted to kind of pick your brain about was how do you feel, right, about the internet and the music industry as far as like what's going on today?
Ooh.
Okay, let me think. Hold on. I feel like it does provide more opportunity. It does, give artists a chance to really like be seen without like having to be signed. Or I'm sorry, not seen, but heard and or seen without having to be signed to a label and things like that. But I don't know. It's different for me because it's like a lot of people tell me like, oh, well, you need to get more content and you need to like start doing this on like TikTok and this and that. But for me, it's like I understand that because that's how the world is today. But I see a lot of people up that have never done it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not saying that it doesn't work, but I've also seen like, or I don't want to say I've seen, I don't want to compare, but I don't want to be, okay, I throw something cool, it goes viral, and then that's it. I want to
Like a
build on my
one-hit
artistry.
wonder,
Yeah, like I don't want to just be like you just hear 10 seconds of
Hot
my
to a
song.
girl.
Like, I feel like when
Yeah,
it
Hop
comes to
to a
my
Girl is a really good
artistry,
example of that.
She came and went so fast. That shit, man.
right, but
Yeah.
exactly. I don't know. I want to do more than that and be more than that. And I'm not saying like I'm trying to be like, Beyonce or something, but it's more of like I want to I want to like build like an empire. You know what I mean? Like I don't want
It's
to just
longevity. That's the
yeah,
word.
like anybody that hears me, they know that's Siren. I don't want to be I
Mm-hmm.
have been compared to other artists and I'm like that's reaching. You're reaching,
It's
but
crazy. I've heard some too. Yes.
yeah, I've heard some things where I'm like, I don't see it, but okay. But at the end of the day, I feel like I want to keep that authenticity behind my artistry. And then when I do decide to like, maybe more so write and produce, that's still there. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like
I
it's
get that.
yeah. I don't want to just be like on the internet. Like I'm trying to be global. I want to be all over. All over. Whoever's fucking with Siren, I want them to be able to hear me and not just a 10-second, 60-second thing on like TikTok or stressing over likes and views. I don't care about any of that. Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to ask is when it comes to like when it comes to this music thing, right? If you weren't actively in this type of passion, what else do you think you might be doing? What else would your life entail?
So I that's crazy because I feel like I'm so talented in so many different things.
Right.
Do you mean like as far as like what I would be pursuing other than
Yeah,
music,
like
or
what do
just
you
like
think if
on a different?
music aside, right? If that passion didn't quite arise,
Mhm.
what other passion do you think might have taken over to what would you be doing now, do you think, if music wasn't in the picture?
It would either be like the Cosmo world. So I before insurance, which I chose insurance to sit the fuck down. Because I was tired. My three babies back to back, like I needed to sit down. But I was a cosmetologist. I did
Nice.
skincare, hair. Beauty is just my thing. And a lot of people see me, brown skin, like, oh, braids, da, da, da. Yeah, I can braid, right? But no, like I'm color cuts, blowouts. Like when I say beauty, like runway, that's kind of where I wanted to go.
Okay.
So it'd either be that or I'd be a chef.
Oh,
I think the only reason I've never went to school for that is I don't like dishes. And I did like a tour. I did a tour like at my college in high school, and I seen
I
all
don't
the
like
sinks,
dishes.
and then like,
Simple. That's a simple ass
bro,
answer, man.
I
it makes
seen all
sense.
the sinks, and I seen them big ass pots, and like all the. I said no, because you have to start out like down there, right? Like at the bottom,
Yeah.
where like you're the. I said nope, I will not. And I worked at McDonald's as like my first real job, and I never worked in food again. Like I don't know what it
Oh,
is, but it's the dishes. Like I'll wash my dishes.
dishes.
Yeah, dishes is
But
rough.
when my dishwasher was broke, I'm gonna tell you, them things stacked up, and I'll be like, okay, I got three kids, okay, three bowls,
Ugh.
three. I'm
We're
not
in
even
that
playing.
situation right now.
Yeah.
Our dishwasher is currently loaded with dirty dishes, and
Girl,
I don't even
I
know what we're doing with it because it's
I just had
broken.
the
Somebody.
It
plumber
just
come
won't turn on.
today. I just had the plumber come today. Brand new sink, dishwasher is working, all the
There you
dishes are
go.
clean, but
Hey.
they,
Hey,
they
do me
I'm
a
just
wasn't for
favor.
sitting
like
After
here
weeks.
the
like,
show, what's gonna happen is after the show, I'm gonna have you slide in a phone number over to some mom. She gonna have that guy,
Hilarious.
whoever that guy was,
right?
come up. He gonna go over there and fix that.
I'm
For
just like
real.
we
Man,
loaded
I
it, we
did
went to
dishes
turn it
for a
on, it just
living
didn't
too. I
turn
can't
on.
believe that. I hated that shit.
I used
Yeah,
to do
just the,
that
like
too.
the
I worked in a
smell.
nursing home.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about some nasty dishes. Nursing
Ugh.
home
Yeah.
dishes.
Yeah, they don't eat all the food.
Oh, and half of it's like pureed. Like, ugh. People's
But
dentures
you,
would come back on their trays all the
oh,
time, and I'd
That
be like, "There's
okay,
bullshit.
teeth
you
Yeah.
talked
here."
it. You talked it.
Teeth.
I was gonna say because my kids is like the dishes, right? But then like it goes beyond the dish, like it's on the table, then the chair and the floor, and then like.
Did you ever look up?
Yeah.
All over the
No,
place, man.
I love to cook.
Don't forget to look
I
up.
just I just love feeding people. I love like people just being like, "Oh my God, this is so good."
hmm
Like, oh my, like I don't know, I get some type of satisfaction
It's a
from just like making
dopamine.
people feel good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Doing their hair, like that's what I got from Cosmo. Like my main thing doing hair was like washing the hair because I get the best massage. Like I'm giving you a scalp massage. I'm telling you,
It's
you
an
know.
experience.
It's
Yes,
funny. I
literally,
did that for
literally.
a few years too. Like I could relate to everything you're saying here.
No, that's where they got it from too. She was in that bitch doing it, and she was all woosah,
I wouldn't even call it
woosah.
washing hair. I'm like, we're gonna go to the washroom. Okay, we're
Mm.
gonna go get a wash experience. And they're like, oh,
This is an experience.
go
This
on
is
and
not
close your
just
eyes.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
got
not
the
just
hot
washing
towels
your
wrapped
shit.
around
You're
the
getting the
head.
experience.
Yeah, yeah. Go in and start massaging the arms with the wrists and the hands.
That's crazy, King James. Wow.
I'm not even playing. Anything I do, I feel like I have to make people feel good. That's just who
Fair
I am.
enough.
I hear that. I do hear that.
Yeah, throwing your teeth away is never a good idea. I
Throwing
don't
your
think.
teeth.
Weirdo, no. So check it. So check it. Weirdo, if you have a question that you would like to ask in person, you can come in the green room of the
Yeah, let me
Discord,
hear that voice.
and
Let
we'll
me
let you
do
ask the
sound like.
question live on air. If you want to ask, just normally ask one without it being like on the call. You just throw it in the YouTube chat. Throw it in the YouTube chat. We'll ask it up here, and
This
you know what I'm
weirdo.
saying, we'll relay it to the guests. You know what I'm saying?
This Siren would like to hear you now.
Right. Right. That's up to you guys.
But I mean,
The
it's no pressure.
open
It's no pressure.
call
I'm
line
such a.
is new.
We
For
got to put
season
that on one
2.
of your albums.
Huh. I want to hear your voice.
This is how we would
Talk to
like to
me,
hear you
talk to
now.
me, talk to me, baby.
That's what I'm saying. But
You,
yeah, if
you're
you
gonna have to feature the Denver Brass Company at least one time too.
at least once,
Hey,
he
if you got some
says.
violins in there, I'm with it.
Well, of course, that's the instrument I actually do play.
Oh, that's so amazing. I always wanted to learn the violin, but my mom, she knew. Your parents know you before you know you. She's like, I'm not spending all that. And she bought me like this, like my first guitar, and I played it for like a week. And I have an acoustic guitar now. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you, I be playing that thing, but I don't know no chords. I be playing that thing though.
yeah.
I be tapping on it like, oh, yeah, we
I
making
mean,
music.
we know what it sounds
We're
like. You
making
got to get
something
the
here.
sound.
Now,
Yeah.
have you
As long
guys
as you're
seen
getting
the
the
one?
sound.
Have you seen the one dude that plays the? I think he's somewhere from. He's over in Asia somewhere, but he literally plays the acoustic guitar, and he makes an entire like beat out of it, like
Yeah.
from the drum set. You know what I mean? He does like he
Right,
beats on
right.
it.
That's
And he
lit.
does a whole bunch of shit, and it's crazy. The
I
headline for
feel
the
like,
video I seen, it said something about. I bet you the guitar didn't even know it could play like that.
huh?
Right.
I feel like if I knew how to play guitar, that's what I'd be doing. Because not knowing how to like play chords, I mean, I be thinking it should sound good, but I'm like, I gotta start tapping, and then I'm like,
Low key, I got a Casio for that.
finger picking, all that. I be acting like I know what I'm doing, but
I know where the
I have no
chords are
idea.
on that Casio though.
Right. Hey.
They light right up.
I
Oh,
mean,
this
you
way.
learn
Yeah,
a
there it
couple
is.
chords. It's surprising what you can do with just a couple.
I actually
Man,
watched a TED Talk. I watched a TED Talk like that, and it's like you just need 30 days and a few chords, and you can play anything. The same few
yeah,
chords, and I don't know, my fingers just
and
don't work like that. I did hair for
and
too long.
I could tell you
The
with the
dexterity.
new tools at our disposal, you could just feed it a few chords. It'll play some amazing shit.
But you can also just hum it and then choose your instrument. Like that's
Yeah,
my alley.
I'm
I'm
getting
gonna be
ready to
like
try
la la
that
la
one
la la,
next.
and then it's going. That was my violin.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to try that next. Low key, like
I'm
see
too
if I
nervous to
can.
show y'all my little voice to MIDI thing, but it's kind of cool. It really sounds like a siren sound, like if you're in the middle of the ocean
Right.
and the sirens like calling. It's so dope.
That's
But
hey.
it's
I hear
Dope
that.
a work
enough
in
that you ain't gonna
Yeah, it
share it.
works.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I got
But
the best
look.
song you ain't never heard and ain't no never hit.
Hey, right.
Yeah, for real. Well, see, because I really wanted to work on it and like try to like make something out of it. But when it comes to instruments, I'm not that person. So like, I don't know how to add in like the percussions or like the beats, and like I don't have it. So it's just sitting there right now. And then I
Oh
actually
no,
just took
my ad
um
ain't changed in 4 years. Don't nobody send me invites to the shit like that. That's all right.
I just took drumline.
Oh wow.
And let me just tell you, they had
You
me
really
over
gonna
there
love it.
like they had me like love don't cause the thing on the boom, 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 like the big things, because
Yeah.
the snares was just it wasn't for me.
Hey,
It's just
listen.
reading. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
We got a
I got my
caller.
instrument.
We got a
Hey,
caller.
hello.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna slide him through. We got Weirdo. Okay,
Hey,
Weirdo on the call, man. What's going on with you?
what up, dog?
What's good?
What's good,
Thank you
Weirdo?
for thank you for tapping in and
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Hey, nah, no doubt. Let's make the show pop.
Yeah.
What you got for Siren, man? What you got for a question?
All right, question. I know, like when they come to me on my end, like I can listen to your views and I can read between the lines. So I was wondering, do you ever get to a point to where you pull back on some of your content or some of what you're trying to say to make it more universal for everybody, or do you kind of just shoot your target, find your target, take a shot, and then just let it drop?
That's a really,
Good
really
question.
good question.
Because
Um,
sometimes, like with me, I be having like I damn near put a spell into a song sometimes. So I have to think about it like, hold on, you got to make it soft for everybody's ears.
yeah, I think that's a super great question. Like it actually had me thinking. When I first started like really making music, I try to kind of tailor my music where like I'm not cursing, I'm not being too explicit, like like you're saying, like reading between the lines type things. And I feel like just with finding myself, I've been able to kind of try to be more vulnerable or like more transparent. And sometimes it feels weird to me. Like I feel like just as Siren, I am a sexy ass creature, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's hard for me to put that into my music because that's not how I show myself. That's how people see me, but that's not how I don't try to be that.
It's
So when
not
I'm
how you
writing
want to be
music,
perceived, right?
yeah, it's like when I'm writing music, it's like I'll try and like, oh well, let me not like curse here or like let me say this in a different way, not so sexual, even though this is a sexual song. Like I do try to tailor it, but I feel like recently I've been trying to open up more. But I still have to stay true to myself as well. You know what I mean? So I've been cussing a little bit more, trying to pop my shit. But yeah, that is a fucking great question.
I got you right on.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I write too many words as well, and then I'm like, no, this is too much, so I have to like dumb it down.
Right.
I didn't want to
That's
say dumb
something
it
I've never been able. That's something I've never been able to do. They've
And
been
it's not
telling me to do
dumbing
that
it,
for 30
but
years.
Yeah,
Can't
just
do it.
taking it back a
Yeah.
little. And it's hard as an artist because you want to put your all into it. You want to give it.
Can't
Yeah.
do it.
Right.
There was something that I had seen, and I cannot like say word for word how she said this or exactly what it was, but it was like something I seen from Coyle Ray, and she was saying that she was told by one producer or whatever that it's like keep it. Oh my God! And see, I don't even know how many numbers, but it was something small, like keep the track or the song if you're trying to make something that's like catchy to your fan base within like 80 words or something like that. It was something small. It was something small, yeah. And
I
that's why
never
like
heard that formula.
when I listen to her music, you can tell like she has a story behind her track, but she's using like just minimal words and then repeating things and making it catchy, and that's what people want nowadays. But sometimes it's hard to like try to tailor stuff to the crowd because I'm like now I'm overthinking and I can't write. So yeah, the closest people to me are like, do you? And if people fuck with you, that's what they're gonna fuck with.
Right.
And your fans will too. Like straight up, like if you gotta overthink it, I feel like that's when it
Yeah.
takes me a while. You gotta it ain't natural. It ain't natural.
Yeah, exactly. And I hear it in some of my songs too, like as far as like that confidence or just being so sure in a track because it's like I'm trying too hard or I'm trying to reel back or give what I think other people want to hear. And it's like, really, you got to scratch that and then go in and edit. Like, okay, can I make this, like maybe take out the or of a, or, instead of saying you people being like, y'all, or, kind of just doing those little small edits.
Right.
You gotta find that line, but you gotta stay true to yourself because
Yeah. That's what's gonna make you stand out, period. And I feel like that's what
stay
makes
true
me
to
stand
yourself.
out is because I literally I don't listen to other music. Like people be like, who's your favorite artist? And what are you listening to today? And I'm like, I couldn't even tell you because when I'm trying to be creative, when I'm in that mindset, I'm not listening to anybody. I'll listen to like what is it, like lo-fi or like yeah, like lo-fi. I've honestly lately been listening to some underground music and previously tapped into country just to kind of expand my mind. But yeah, I shut out and I just listen to me because I want to make sure that my sound is me and that it's going to translate the way I want it to. And then when you do that, it's going to grab the people that it's meant to grab.
Like when I first started recording, people would be like, "Oh, you sound like this, you sound like that." I ain't like that because it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
I get that too.
I'm me. Like I might have been influenced younger, listening to what I was listening to coming up. It made my style kind of. But if you listen to what I'm saying, I try to make it seem. I try to be just one.
Yeah, I get that a lot too. And I try not to tell artists that like, oh, you sound like so and so. I'll be like, you're giving me this type of vibe, like from that artist.
Yeah,
Because
it's all in the
I
wordplay.
personally, I personally don't like being compared to somebody and then I'm like, nah, Not that
And then
that
you,
artist is
yeah,
terrible, but it's like what? It's like
Dude,
mm-mm.
I
you
didn't
might
hear
as
none of
well,
that.
yeah,
I've
Wasn't
that,
thinking
that
about
did
gotten
none
not
of
sound
that
like
when I
me.
wrote that.
yeah,
Yeah, it kind of
exactly.
Who?
undermines your individuality
It
sometimes. And I'm
annoys
sure people
me.
don't mean to do that,
And
but
even if it's a
Tiana.
good song, it's like, damn, I ain't trying to sound like that. I'm trying to, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Hey, big shout out to Weirdo, man. That was a super dope question. Um, Big shout out to you for joining up. Our first caller.
ever.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yay!
let's get it.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Tiana, baby?
We're gonna
Yeah.
let you slide up out of here, Weirdo. We got some more callers coming in throughout the show that we'll have in here. But big shout out to you, man. Appreciate you joining up. If you have another question, join up a little later. We'll get you up here again. But we got the phone lines are open. So anybody else that just joined up, if you want to be up here asking your question live on air, we'll go ahead and get you in here. Just join the green room in the Discord if you are already in the server. If you're not in the server but still want to join up and get a call up here, join the server.
We'll
We'll get
link
the
you in.
information to you. Yep. Big shout out though for Weirdo joining up on the call. Again, we have Siren in the building today.
Hey, y'all better tap in. Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, and if
For
you guys
real.
if you don't want to be in the call but you still got a question, shout it out in the chat. We'll go ahead and relay the message. My question to you, Siren, that I had is, do you have anything particular, right, advice-wise, with some of the things that you've learned so quickly in the last couple of months? Anything that you have advice-wise for any aspiring underground artists that may be in a situation where you were?
Yes, I would say the main thing is just don't get in your own way. There's gonna be super creative times. There's